Hello everyone, I am Said and welcome back to my channel Said Tech. In today's video, I'll do the speed test and RAM management test comparison between the iQOO 7 versus Poco F3 GT device. So finally friends, I did include 5 heavy games and the 5 mini games, yes. And in this test, I did include the Genshin Impact game, which a lot of users are actually requested for me to do. So finally is a game I did include, as you can see. Let's see which phone will be able to open these games faster and which phone can actually store them in the RAM management faster. That is what I'm going to exactly check in this video. Let me first do the reboot test, which a lot of users actually ask me to do the reboot test first before actually starting this kind of speed test. So till now, Poco F3 GT was able to perform really good and close to the iQOO 7 device, yes. So this test, let's see friends, which phone will be having what kind of performance results in terms of the opening speeds and in terms of the having very good RAM management. That is what I'm going to exactly check. Let me close these buttons. I don't need them in the speed test, yes. So in case if you're having any other doubts, let me know in the comment section below. So next videos, I'll try to include the battery draining test videos as well, so make sure to stay tuned for those videos. The reboot test, the iQOO 7 phone did perform really good. So first phone, the iQOO 7 did turn on, but let's see the Wi-Fi first. Which phone has got what kind of Wi-Fi connection? So I'll try to connect to the 5 GHz at this moment. As you can see friends, both phones are connected to the 5 GHz network. That's completely fine, and clear everything from the background. And one more thing I totally forgot to mention. Right now my internal storage is of 78% filled, my storage, as you can see, and right now I'm trying to use the external RAM capabilities as well. I do know it is of no use, but still few of the users did mention me to use the external RAM capabilities, so that is the reason I thought of just letting you know all what is happening. And the amount of RAM availability is 5 GB, as you can see in the Poco F3 GT device. Now everything is perfectly done, and let me open the page where I can actually find this kind of all the games, yes. So these are the 5 games and 5 mini games. Let's get started friends without wasting any time. And these games are not added into the any kind of game space, no ultra game mode, nothing at all. So let's get started. First is a Battlegrounds mobile game. Let's see which phone will be able to open faster. The Battlegrounds mobile. So this is going to be really very interesting. The Poco F3 GT did open faster, not bad. And then the iQOO 7 device was able to open. Even the iQOO 7 was a little bit faster, I think. Yes, iQOO 7 was the faster to open this Battlegrounds mobile gameplay. So just only few seconds will be difference, but not a much difference, I would say. So Dimensity 1200 processor versus Snapdragon 870 chipset, and both are completely 8 GB RAM variants only. And as you can see, the page is getting refreshed. So this is one thing. Not only that, there are a couple of issues with the MIUI. I'll try to talk in another video about those kind of issues. So right now, as you can see, next is the Call of Duty game. And both are connected to same Wi-Fi network only friends, and both phones, first I got the message in this Poco F3 GT, and then I got the message in the iQOO 7 device. So you can just identify which phone is what based upon these triggers, I think. Let me do, yep. So these are Poco F3 GT. Don't get confused which phone is what. You'll definitely know after going to the home screen. You can definitely identify which phone is what phone, so that should not be a problem. So both phones are completely, let me to skip it and go to the home page, yes. So now the next game is the Free Fire game. Let's see the Free Fire, which phone will be able to open faster. So till now, even the Poco F3 GT was able to open really close to the Snapdragon 870 chipset. That's good. The Dimensity 1200 in this phone. Yep. But I need to do the CPU throttling test results, friends. That is another thing which is remaining. I'll try to do the CPU throttling test as soon as possible. So let me try to skip everything. Yep. And this is the background. Next is a standoff 2 game. So I'll try to include even heavy games than this ones. So I have maybe 10 heavy games, something like that. I'll definitely plan in the future. So after this speed test, so I just want to keep pushing the limit slowly, not all together at once, just little by little, step by step. So just to see how the phones will be able to handle. The first phone to open is the iQOO 7 device. So next is a Genshin Impact game. Let's see which phone. I think the first did turn on the iQOO 7 device was able to open the Genshin Impact first. Then the Poco F3 GT open. As you can see, first phone to ask me to touch is the iQOO 7 device, then the Poco F3 GT, and both are connected to same Wi-Fi connection overall. So in case if you want more speed test comparison, so you can check the playlist which are already uploaded. So many playlists, so many speed test comparison between these both phones. So at this moment, I did feel the Poco F3 GT was the one phone which came slightly close to this kind of performance with the iQOO 7 device in terms of the performance levels. So let's see, I'll try to keep the game open. Let's see friends, this is going to be really intense kind of testing, I would say, definitely. So even I'm not sure. So let's see whether this Poco F3 GT, will this be able to open this many games in the background or not. That's what I'm going to exactly check. And now let's start with the S4s. These are the game, small game. So now the small game starts. So both phones did at same time the login, no problem. Next is Getaway 2. Let's see this game. Slightly let me try to zoom it in so you'll be able to see exactly the difference, what is happening. So first iQOO 7 device did turn on this game, as you can see. And next is Temple Run game. The first phone to open, I think the iQOO 7 device was able to open slightly faster. I think so. Let's see. Yes, just a little bit. Just few seconds faster, no problem. Next is Subway Surf. Let's see. Subway Surf, which phone will be able to open faster? iQOO 7, little bit, not bad. So in terms of the speed test, I did not see much kind of difference. Only few seconds of difference is there. There should not be any kind of issues, I would say, in terms of the speed test results. So now let's check the temperatures. I'm feeling something kind of odd in the back side of this phone, in this Poco F3 GT. I'm not sure. Somewhere around here I did feel, but yeah, it's normal temperature only, not much higher. So now I did open 10 games completely. As you can see, everything in the background, starting from the Battlegrounds mobile game. So now this is going to be really very interesting, friends. Let's see which phone will be able to handle this many games in the background. Which phone? So let's start from the back side. Let's see how many games were in the RAM management. I'm coming from the back side because 70% of my subscribers, they did ask me to come from the back side. That is the reason I'm trying to come. So maybe the next video I'll try to come from the front side as well. But let's see. Until now, okay, 5 games, no problem. And next is a Genshin Impact 6th game. And not bad, both phones at same time. So till here, no problem, friends. Both phones were able to open the Genshin Impact game. That's kind of good. And next is a Standoff 2. No problem. Did not get reloaded, as you can see in both phones. Still the game is there. It's trying to connect to the internet, but still the game is on. Next is a Free Fire. Perfect. Free Fire also got open in both phones. So now this is going to be really very interesting to see whether the Call of Duty and the Battlegrounds mobile, will there be in the background memory or not. Let's check from the multitasking only. It's not there in the iQOO 7 device, as you can see. It's there in the Poco F3 GT, the Call of Duty game. As you can see from the RAM management. Wow. That's kind of thing, as you can see here clearly. The Call of Duty did get closed in the iQOO 7 device. In the Poco F3 GT, it was open. That's kind of shocking to see. So let me try to start from the Battlegrounds mobile. Let's see this game. So both phones didn't do that. Battlegrounds mobile, no problem. But so one more, as you can see, friends, the Call of Duty did not open this iQOO 7 device, and the Poco F3 GT did open the Call of Duty game, as you can see clearly in terms of the RAM management. Now let's start doing the random test. I'll try to come back from the back side. So when I try to do the random test, as you can see, the Poco F3 GT did clear this Candy Crush. I'm just trying to look how many games will be in the background memory. That is what. So I'm trying to do the random test from the back side as well, no problem. So Candy Crush game got closed in this phone. So there's a multiple times I'm trying to do the speed test and RAM management test just to show you what is happening. Not bad. And just to see the Genshin Impact, both phones are connecting. Let's see what will happen. Yes, reconnecting to server, and here I can see some kind of little bit kind of, yeah, yes, both phones did open, no problem. And both just Standoff 2 as well, perfect. Yes, and Call of Duty, yes, perfect. Battlegrounds mobile, yes. So overall, the Call of Duty game didn't open, but the Candy Crush game got closed in the Poco F3 GT, if you do remember. So I think kind of both are equal at this point, I would say, in terms of the RAM management. It's very tough decision for me to take at this point. I did use the external RAM capabilities as well. That's the one thing which I definitely thought of explaining to you. So as you can see, first right now, so all the games, let me try to come back again. I'm trying to be a little bit kind of faster and to see whether 10 games will be open in right now or not. Yes, Genshin Impact is also open. Yes, just very quick test just to see what is happening. Temple Run got closed in this Poco F3 GT. As you can see, Temple Run got closed. That's the one thing which that I was mentioning. And Subway Surf, no problem. And Candy Crush, both phones. So at this stage you should decide, friends, which phone is the winner for, but for me it looks kind of really close call between both phones in terms of this kind of RAM management and the speed test. So maybe I need to include a little bit kind of more games or heavy task between these two phones to make it work out. Let's see. I'll come back with another speed test as well between both phones. So it's going to be really very interesting for me to actually compare between these two devices. Let me just show you exactly RAM management, how much it's utilizing right now. So right now 4.3 GB is used and 5.7 GB is available, as you can see in this phone. That's the one thing which I'm just mentioning between both phones. And 78 storage is filled. I'm not sure whether this will be bothering you or not, but I just want to show you how much storage is filled here. So 58.8 GB is used, and here 99 GB is used out of 128 GB. That's the one thing which I'm just mentioning you all. I do know that iQOO 7 device I did use for the past, I think 70 days with this phone. So this is my another phone, 70 days. This is a new phone. So that's another thing which you can definitely take into consideration if you want. But still, in this kind of speed test and the RAM management test, both phones did perform really great and close call. And in the random test, the Poco F3 GT did close the Candy Crush and the Temple Run. Two games got closed in this phone. And in the RAM management, Call of Duty was closed in this phone. So thank you for watching this video, friends, and see you in the next video. Make sure to comment below what are your thoughts on the speed test comparison and the RAM management test comparison. That is what I'm looking of the comments. See you in the next video, friends. Until then, bye.